Who's ready to see what's coming up for this Aquarius full moon? Welcome, welcome. It's your girl Ebony, also known as High Frequency Seeker, and you've reached the hottest frequency on YouTube. So, thank you so much for joining me for today's reading of the Aquarius full moon. We just come out of what was it? A Cancer new moon. How did it treat you? How did it treat you guys? Sorry, something in the background. How did the Cancer full moon treat you? Don't forget, I got readings up for that. And no, we're just gonna get started. I got all the cards laid out here that we're gonna use today. But I always like to pull out um sorry, to show y'all what the energy is, like what Aquarius energy is, what it can bring into your life this full moon season. Okay, the innovator, experimental, detached, rational, edgy, unique, disruptive, utopian. But yeah, we're gonna see what themes may come up for us during this Aquarius full moon. I'm gonna slide all these cards to the side so we can get started. Y'all hit that like button. Subscribe if you're feeling the vibe, if you're feeling the energy. Definitely subscribe to your girl. But as for every full moon, I like to start with a chakra. We're leaving from working on the throat chakra, connecting with spirit, right? Spirit, angels, guides. We got independent. I'm gonna keep shuffling because I didn't finish my spiel. Spirit, angels, guides. What messages? When they want to talk, they want to talk today. I just need one. Spirit, angels, guides. What chakra are we working on this full moon in Aquarius? All right. We got third eye, imagination. My thoughts create my reality. At the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels, I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. Imagination. I use my imagination as I create and pursue my dreams and wishes. I ask myself, what do I want? Hmm. Okay, Aquarius season. On Aquarius energy can be very eccentric and eclectic. I don't know, that just came to me with imagination. But yeah, third eye meditations can be helpful. Meditations can be helpful. Yeah, your imagination is coming alive this full moon in Aquarius. I'm gonna leave that right there. What are we going next year? I kind of want to do these, but I kind of also want to get in the tarot. Hmm, I'm gonna go with these. Spirit, angels, guides. Can you show us where we were? Can we get a card for the past? We can do the past for the future right now. Let me get a card for the past. What energy are we coming up out of? Where were we, Spirit? Let's look for the cards of the past. I like my cards to pop. I'm sure to get a card to pop. Angels, guys. Right. Past strength. All right. One of Shout out to y'all. Gotta come check me out on my lives. This came out Sunday a lot. The Strength card, Leo energy. How was one of my favorite cards of the Zodiac. So that's past. All right. Show us where we are, Spirit. Show us where we currently are. What's that? Currently, the moon. That we are. And can I get a card for where we're going? Can I get a card for the future? No. I know it's a strength card. We gonna work through it. We gonna work through it because we some overcomers over here. But as you can see, well, I chose this deck for one reason too. It's Aquarius for Aquarius Full Moon, and also when it comes, this deck is kind of innovative. It's kind of innovative because it's all the major arcana, but it also talks about the dark and the light side of each major arcana. So as you see, we got the good side of the strength card, and then we got the bad side of the strength card. But that's okay. We gonna work through it. We gonna work through it. And what I'm seeing here, especially with the moon card being here, what I feel like we gotta work through is our emotions. As you can see, it's the dark color at the bottom. So we're negatively expressing our emotions. Spirit just said to me, something about we're not connecting enough. Remember I told you on our Cancer new moon reading, when this is actually a new moon, feelings came out. Feelings was very heavy. Cancer season can be, not even Cancer season, but Cancer energy is very emotional. It likes feelings, it likes dealing with feelings, and that has been a theme over the past couple weeks. But also, the chakra card that came out was the throat chakra. So you see him howling at the moon, and the throat chakra came out along with connecting with spirit. But I feel like a lot of us currently aren't connecting with spirit in the way that we should. We're hollering. We're hollering. We're screaming. We're mad. Right? Look, this is the future if we don't remind ourselves where we're coming from, where we actually need to be, where we actually need to go, with it, what strength actually looks like. But we have to get our feelings in check for one. Connect with spirit, but then also get our feelings in check. The moon card deals with feelings, hidden emotions, um, things that are in the light, that are not in the light, that are in the darkness. Our experience pointing to this third eye with imagination. What do you have to say when it comes to imagination? Mm. In the quietness of meditation, I see and hear truth. Yeah, spirit wants us to get quiet. We haven't been quiet enough. Like we're talking, it's like spirit is like, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you, but you can't hear me. Like spirit at one point said we had this kind of relationship where I gave to you, you gave to me. It was a comfy relationship. Now it's not. Not saying not, but It's just something we got to get back to. But something else about the imagination when it comes to our life too. Yeah, my thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, and emotional and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. Yeah, this is the first one I read too. Spirit wants us to know how to use our power to create harmonious relationships between everything in our life, not just spirit, but with spirit, our thoughts, our bodies, and our emotional health, spiritual health. All right. Let's see where the spirit wants to dig in more. Let me see. Wisdom. And then I'll do. What advice do you have, spirit? Those guys. What advice do you have? What advice? Wow. Surrender to spirit. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can do to achieve your goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So that's some advice. Because I feel like our feeling about where we're going, what we're doing, what we're creating, how it's not enough, is having us feel like this. This is why we're like this. The spirit is like, surrender to me. You've done a lot, you're doing a lot, you're saying a lot. Kind of chill back and, fall into your imagination to find those thoughts so that you can have more positive feelings to have positive action so we can move in a better way, pretty much. All right, let's do. Y'all make sure y'all check me out every Wednesday for Wellness Wednesday. Let me know if y'all like pick cards. I usually do these as pick cards, so check me out for that as well. Three angels cards. We get four cards. Two emotions and energy. So cucumbers and oranges. We get two more. Gonna be really helpful for our body. This Aquarius full moon. And just gonna get two more. One peace, communication. Yes, please get you some cucumbers. I mean peas. Communication. It'll help this moon energy. Angels, guys. Let's get someone to help us through this Aquarius full moon. I got cauliflower. Transition. Okay. Yeah. Because this needs to move forward. Let me see something too. If we do what needs to be done, Spirit, What comes after this? If we do what needs to be done, what comes after this? We do what needs to be done. What comes after? It is good. You do what needs to be done. Ground. Put your feet in the ground. Y'all get in some nature as much as you can. Clear nature comes. I got the Empress. It's still not where we want to be. Let me see something. But you know what? What card that flipped out was interesting that I picked back up was the Emperor, but it was the Good Emperor. And then we got, and it's funny, we got the Empress in reverse. I mean, not in reverse, but the negative side. I gotta figure out what the color. Let me see something. I can keep the cards on my hand. Spirit Angels cards. Let me see what's gonna happen. Like, what would it take to get us back to like the white? That's what I want to do. Spirit Angels cards. Like, what gets us back in the clear? Mhm. Judgment. Magician. Okay. What I was needing. I'm trying to move some of this real quick so y'all can see too. Got strength, the moon. I'm trying to see the bottom part. Okay. Yeah. We've been not judging ourselves too much, but it's like we've been through a lot of tests. Like it feels like the Empress is being tested a lot or has been tested. And I mean, it has us in our feelings. And we've been in them, but we're really trying to work through them to get back to not even get back, but to get to this magician energy. So our third eye can be elevated. Imagination. My thoughts create my reality at the physical, mental, and spiritual levels. I use this power to create harmonious relationships between all these levels. The magician is able to create between all levels. This is where you want to be. Okay. So let me tell y'all something about the magician card as well. The swords is our thought. So these are the tools. These are the tools that is in the magician card. The swords are your thoughts. The cups are your feelings. Your thoughts, feelings, and then the wand is your actions, and then the pinnacle is the results. Like spirit wants us to get back to being the magician. Wants our imagination top tier, so we can create harmonious relationships between all levels of ourselves in this world. I hope that makes sense. Because you had the strength, you know what the strength looks like. You've been there because this is the past position. But this is where we're presently at and where we gotta move from. the Empress is that, but I feel like the Empress going through this energy, it can make you feel like this, like, oh, I just don't want to deal with nothing, nothing. But that's falling from the wayside. You, because you have been tested. You've been tested a lot, but you're coming out of that. Know that you're coming up out of that to where you can be back to your fully magician self to create the life that you want to live. That innovative energy. This is what Aquarius is activating. Aquarius full moon is activating for you. It's activating this energy out of your life, but it's in a very innovative way. Yeah, that's why this. After I loved that this cauliflower came out with transition because you're moving through a transition right now. So this is could be very helpful for you. You know, having the energy, which is especially emotional. I mean, emotions and communications. Green, a lot of green here. I hope y'all like peas. Eat y'all peas because communication is a big part of relationship. Learning how to communicate is a very big part of relationships and handling the emotions during that communication. The magician knows how to do that, and that's what you're learning how to do to control your thoughts, feelings, and emotions so you can create. A lot of big Gemini energy too with this. Mhm. Nature and spirit. Alright, let's get some love cards. Let's get a love. Let's get a message for the divine feminine. I get a message for the divine feminine. Your angels have messages you have for the divine feminine. Well, this popped up, but this came with it, but we're gonna use this one. You or your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other space to cool off to avoid more arguments. Annoyance. Space. It's okay just to take a little bit of space. It's okay. Our masculine emotional support. Now is the time to check in on your emotions and your partner's thoughts and feelings. Yeah, because you're annoying the shit out of them. Hey, fine. All right, let me get a card for um, fingers. And angels guns. And I get a card for the single. That's two. I just want one. Those are some good cards. I just need one. Because I post these on Instagram. So y'all follow me on Instagram. More thoughts and messages. More messages really. As this reading unfolds, butterflies. for the singles. Enjoy the overwhelming feeling and bliss of a new or old love. Butterfly. Can I get a message for the divine couple? Angels good. Need a message. Couple. Explore. We got explore. Take a ride and explore new scenery of each other's inner thoughts. Explore. Nice. Let me get y'all an essential oil. There it is, guys. And a message. Uh, an essential oil close. Wow. Restore strength and immunity. Clove. Do I have a clove? I don't know if I have a clove essential oil, but I like the kind you can buy in the store cloves. Oh, it smells so good. I don't know if I have a clove essential oil. I should know by now. Mm-mm. But sometimes I take the little clove things and stick them under my pillow. You can put them in a pot and boil them. You can put them in a candle, or if you find the essential oil, you can use that too. But we got cloves. Love that. For us, let's see. Let me just. I feel like you wanted me to pull this out, so let me just see what they want to say with this, and then I'll let you guys go. And we'll see how this reading unfolds. Duality. The frequency of duality supports our ability to be graceful. Supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among the opposites. Duality. Yeah. And this right here is very much a duality energy. Another reason I love the strength card. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and how they work together, how they flow together between opposites. Duality is going to be a big theme for us this Aquarius full moon. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, and I'll see you the next moon. Peace.